What's going on today, guys? Hey, today I want to talk to you about the PS5 controller and what you can expect from it in your next-gen gaming. So let's get into it after this. Alright, what's going on, guys? Reviews by David here. On this channel, I love to talk about modern gaming, retro gaming, and smart home tech to make your life just a little bit easier. So hey, let's get right into it. We'll talk to you today about the PS5 controller and what you can expect from it with your next-gen gaming. Right now, of course, you can pre-order them on Best Buy, Target, all those. The price is going to be basically $69.99 for these new DualSense controllers. Of course, they're wireless controllers for your PS5. And go ahead and tell you this, they're not going to work with your PS4. Kind of a Debbie Downer there. The PS4 controllers will work on your PS5, but only with PS4 games. So if you want the PS5 games, PS5 controller, you have to have that whole ecosystem to make it work. But the new controller, in my opinion, it looks really good. And for me, it was one of the selling points to actually go to Xbox originally because I love the Xbox controller over the original PS5 controller. Their controllers have come a long way, in my opinion, for me. And I've got bigger hands, so that Xbox controller felt better in them. Of course, they're bringing their size down, but anyway, the new controllers look awesome. They look a lot more ergonomic. I think they look really good and matching with the system in that white and blue. Everybody wants the black and blue, and I understand it looks even better in the black and blue. But anyways, some of the new technology you're going to find in this controller is the haptic feedback. Here you'll be able to hear, it's physically responsive, so it's better than a rumble pack that we've had back in the day. You should be able to tell the difference of driving on like a rocky road in a race car game versus street road. Shooting different guns, you should be able to tell the difference, or there should be a little bit different of the feedback there. So pretty cool, innovative idea. I already know that there's games coming out that next year and so that are trying to look at how to use the haptic feedback and make it more intuitive with the game. So that's a pretty cool thing coming up. Also, the adaptive triggers on the back. Now, this is a pretty cool innovation I like, that basically the triggers will be able to adapt to basically the guns you're shooting, accelerating your car, or like pulling back a bow. You'll be able to tell when you go to shoot like the bow or whatever, when you pull a bow back at the beginning, it's pretty easy, and as you get further into it, it gets more tight and a little bit harder to keep pulling back. So the triggers are supposed to be adaptive to this, and again, games are already working out ways to how to make this better. They're even talking about basically like if you have a gun and it jams, that your trigger will actually jam. You can't keep pushing it until you clear the jam. That'll definitely make it more lifelike. That's pretty much how it is in the real world. You have a jam, the trigger's not going to move. You got to clear the jam, then you can go back to work. It's a pretty cool idea with the adaptive triggers. Also, within the remote is going to be the mic and speakers and a headset jack. That's pretty interesting. So you'll be able it's going to have a control on it to control these so that you can mute your remote. So of course you don't have to hear talk to anything. You can actually record everything that you're saying on the remote, and whoever's talking to you back, you can record it all. And then also just be able to talk to people and them talk back. All that good stuff's going to be right there in your remote, so you don't need a headset. But it does have a 3.5mm jack that you can plug directly into the remote. Put your headset on, and you're good to go with that. Now, of course, we can talk conspiracy theories here. Oh no, my PS5 controller is going to be able to hear everything I say. That's a whole different topic, but yes, there's a mic on it. There's a mic on your TV, all this good stuff. Don't worry about it. Anyway, also, it's going to have a create button, which it has a similar button on the old PS4, the share button, I believe. Now it's going to have a create button, and basically here you're going to be able to capture and broadcast your gaming and your moments that you can go ahead and show off in some content on YouTube or just on your Facebook or something. That's a pretty interesting little thing to come up with. I know a lot of YouTubers like doing that and capturing their game and going ahead and talking over it and posting it on YouTube. It's going to have a built-in battery. Now you can look at this one of two ways. You're going to get a charging battery with it. You're going to have to go ahead and buy that dock that goes with it. They're all pre-ordered now. Set it on the dock, and it's always charging. It's always ready. So you get done with your gaming, drop it in the dock, it'll charge for you. The kind of downside to this is they didn't give an option for batteries. So if for some reason maybe your kid was playing with it or you played with it and got called away really fast and set your remote down and it stayed there for a while and you came back, it could be dead. Well, if you had batteries or had an option to use some double A's, you could throw some double A's in there, get your gaming on. When you're done, take the double A's out, put the other battery in, make sure you get on the charger station, you're good to go. I'm not sure why PS5 didn't give an option to have both, but hey, that's what they did, and at least you are getting the batteries with it. But lithium ion, they will die. They will eventually run a lifespan. You'll have to get more or another remote completely, whichever's cheaper. Now it also has motion sensor. The remote, as you move it, so for games that have a built-in accelerometer or as a gyroscope or whatever, the game's got to be modified for this. And like I said before, in this, future games are already looking into how they're going to better use this remote to give you a more immersive gaming experience. So it'd be very, very interesting to see how, if you pull back, maybe like, you're flying a plane, you can pull back, go forward, go up and down, left, right, steering wheel maybe. Maybe it'll be a steering wheel now for that remote instead of having to buy a physical steering wheel. It'll be interesting to see where they go with that. So hey, the PS5 remote looks amazing. This DualSense, I love the way it looks. It looks a lot more ergonomic. It looks like it'd probably fit even my hands better. So tell me what y'all think below. Are y'all looking forward to the DualSense controller? Are you a little disappointed it might not work with it won't work with your PS4 games? I mean, we all like having that compatibility and stuff, but we are moving into a higher plane of gaming, so it's kind of understandable too. But like I said, drop me a comment below if you're excited about the PS5 and you're excited about trying out this new remote. Go ahead and click that subscribe button because I'm going to keep bringing you more content about the PS5 and the Xbox as we keep going in depth, and they actually get released and we get to start playing them. In the meantime, we'll talk about accessories for both platforms, throw in some retro gaming and some smart tech in there for you to get you prepared and ready for this holiday season. So hey, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Out!